Good morning, 10 News meteorologist Grant Gilmore here with a check on Hurricane Dorian now that we have the 8 o'clock advisory in. The storm has strengthened. Hurricane hunters found that wind speeds are at 145 miles per hour, wind gusts up to 165 miles per hour. It's turned all the way to the west now, so it's a direct westerly heading as it will be approaching the northwestern Bahamas by tomorrow. A very, very strong hurricane at this point. The eye is very well formed. The eye wall has those strong winds sustained at 145 miles per hour. We will see some minor fluctuations in intensity as we head through the next couple of days, but still a potentially devastating storm as it tracks to the west. The latest forecast track takes it to the west as a Category 4 hurricane before beginning to turn it to the north as we go into early next week. Labor Day, we're hoping for that turn to the north before it reaches the Florida coast. Yes, the forecast track has shifted slightly to the east, but that doesn't mean that we won't see a landfall from a potentially catastrophic storm. If it tracked to the west, that would mean just catastrophic conditions potentially all up along the east coast of Florida and even into Georgia and South Carolina. Major hurricanes still forecasted into Wednesday and to Thursday, weakening down to a tropical or a Category 2 hurricane. So still very much a threat, not just for the east coast of Florida, but also for central and western Florida. If there's any shift to the west, there could be impacts here in Tampa Bay as well. So in terms of the threat level, still a high threat for the east coast, all up along the eastern seaboard, except for Miami. It looks like that shift to the north will give you guys a little bit of a sigh of relief, but certainly still here in the eastern part of Tampa Bay. We'll be watching that track very closely. Here's what we're anticipating. The tropical storm conditions still possible here in Tampa Bay, arriving as early as Monday evening. If that storm slows down like it's expected to as it slowly turns to the north, we could still see multiple days with impacts here. That would be, the threat for some breezy conditions, even windy conditions at times through eastern Polk County and some periods of heavy rainfall. Yes, the threat is lower, and the trend for those forecast models is taking it to the east. Certainly something, though, that we can't say that we're in the clear quite yet. We are going to be tracking the chance for some showers and storms later this afternoon here in Tampa Bay. This has nothing to do with Hurricane Dorian. We'll have more updates as we go throughout the rest of the day.